The Eastern Illinois football team didn't make the playoffs this season, but had some outstanding players, including offensive lineman Colin Seibert. Seibert was named to the American Football Coaches Association All-American team on Monday. But today he earned the Walter Camp All-American honors, joining a list only 8 other Panthers have been on in the past, including Jimmy Garoppolo, Eric Laura, and Tony Romo. Seibert helped anchor the Panthers in becoming ranked in the top 20 nationally in both total offense and rushing offense. In Chicago, the Bears also struggled this season, and Monday night was no different when they faced New Orleans Saints. Let's take you to the highlights. It was all Saints in this one, and at the end of the half for the Saints, near the end zone, Drew Brees drops back for a pass and hits Marquise Colston for the score, making it 14-0. The Saints in the third now threatening again near the end zone. Play action pass. Drew Brees does a little eye fake here and hits Josh Hill for the touchdown to put the game out of the reach. Saints would go on to win 31-15 and take the lead in the NFC South Division. As for the Bears, their next game is this Sunday night against the Detroit Lions. The University of Illinois men's basketball team is not off to the start they were hoping to have. They lost their third straight game over the weekend. The conference play starts in a few weeks, so the Illini need to get back on track. In the meantime, they'll have home court advantage tomorrow night against Hampton University. The Pirates sit at 4-5 on the season, while U of I is 7-3 on the year, but 5-0 at home. We'll see if the Illini can bounce back tomorrow night at 6 in the United Center. The Charleston Trojans are back to their winning ways. After the girls basketball team lost to Salem last Thursday, the Trojans got back on track with a win against the Taylorville Tornadoes. Morgan Sherwood and Aaron Story led the way for Charleston, scoring 21 points each en route to a 12-point victory. Trojans return to action Thursday against their rival Mattoon Green Wave. And speaking of Mattoon, unlike Charleston, the Green Wave were able to beat Salem, although they had home court advantage. Mattoon 58, Salem 46, which is only the second loss of the season for the Wildcats. A former St. Louis Cardinal could be coming to the north side. A person with direct knowledge of the deal says veteran reliever Jason Mott has agreed to a 1-year, $4.5 million contract with the Chicago Cubs. Mott was one of the league's top closers in 2012, but the 32-year-old had elbow ligament replacement surgery in May of 2013, ending his season. He returned to the Cardinals bullpen this year and was 1-0 with a 4.68 ERA in 29 games. The Chicago Blackhawks take a 6-game home ice win streak tonight in their game against the Minnesota Wild. They've won 14 of their last 17 games overall and have a 1-point lead over the St. Louis Blues in the NL Central Division. Margaret, Braden, back to you.
Definitely, and thank you, Jessica, and thanks you for joining us. For more news and weather, be sure to log on to our website at weiu.net.
And if news is happening in your community, let us know by dropping us an email at news@weiu.net.
Have a good evening and join us again tomorrow here on the area's only local newscast on PBS.
Good night.